Hello, welcome to this video. Check, check, mic check. This is a mic check. Hello, quality, quality, yes, yes. I'm leaving that in the video. Alright, so this is my armor so far that I've made. The cuirass, the body armor, the helmet, and the gauntlets. I'll show you each respectively and how I put them on. So these are the gauntlets. They're made from one layer of this material that I use, which is I'd say cardboard, but it's more of a thick paper. I might show it in another video on my process and how to do it. But yes, these gauntlets are mitten gauntlets. They are connected through strips of straps inside, these cardboard material is coated in shoe glue or super glue, and yeah, it proved to be sturdy and quite rigid enough for me to use. They're really not that flexible, but yeah, in spite of a lot of what people might think, the mitten gauntlets are surprisingly mobile enough, flexible enough for my hands to do all sorts of things. Okay, so this is the upper armor, which consists of the breastplate and the backplate, and it is connected together by straps, as you could see here. And these are the first pieces of armor that I've made when I first started making these. And yeah, I can see a lot of things I could have done better. Now that I'm looking back on it, I might remake it one day. But these connection straps down at the bottom, they are not what you might say the method of connection that the medieval people might have used, because I'm basing all my armor here on how they would have done it in terms of practicality and how they would actually work. But the connection straps down at the bottom are made by me so that I can put them on myself easier. So these are the placard and folds. So the placard is up there, the rigid part that goes below my breastplate and over it actually. And those bands that are articulating are called the folds. And the folds protect my abdomen and my stomach basically, but still allow me to move about and bend in ways that I should. So these are the insides of the folds. You'll see that they are connected by strips of what I would simulate as leather, as in historical armor. But these are not leather, but they still serve the same purpose. They hold together the folds and keep them overlapping. So the placard and fold and the breastplate and backplate were made with 2 layers of my material, so 2 sheets overlapping to make it more thick. And this is the latest addition to my armor so far. It is a full-faced sallet type helmet. And the sallet type helmets are usually known or recognized by their shape, with the elongated part in the upper back part of the head and the outward curve of the bottom part of the helmet. So in the inside of the helmet there is an arming cap, which usually is not the case, but in my case I made an arming cap a long time ago and repurposed it here. It prevents my head from making direct contact with the top of the helmet, thus giving me more protection from blunt damage. Now the visors are held closed by pegs there that I just snap into. The owl decoration is simply a aesthetic choice. It wasn't historical or anything, but then again, I'm not going for fully historical. Yay, it's dressing time! Okay, so underneath the armor I'm going to wear this jacket, but usually medieval people would use a thin gambeson or an arming doublet, which are garments designed for armor usage. But yeah, this is what I have for now, but I might get to that. Who knows? So now that I've put it on, as you can see, it ends there, which is contrary to a lot of media. It just ends there, you know. It doesn't go like to the belt line because that would prevent you from actually bending, and like it'll restrict a lot of movement. But well, there's a lot of things I wish to correct about this, my specific piece, but quite okay with it for now. So the placards and folds, well, usually people in armor had other people to help them. In this case, one helping me is my dear old papa, and yeah, it'll be him working on pieces that I can't reach on my own. Hooray! So this is the cuirass, which is basically the body armor, breastplate, backplate, folds, and placard. And yeah, I'm really satisfied with this one, though. Yeah, as I say, I'm not perfect at it yet. This is my first time making this armor. And yeah, the mobility, I'm not that flexible to begin with, but it is in armor, it's allowing me to do the things I need to do, essentially. The folds really do collapse in the way that they were described to be. Alright, so I decided to wear the helmet without the gauntlets yet, because I find it difficult to work my way around the pegs of the helmet and the visor with mitten gauntlets. There we go. It is a snug fit, not too snug, but as I want it there. So, as I said, the top of my head isn't in direct contact with the top of the helmet, so there's an air pocket there which gives more protection. And yeah, usually people would wear an arming cap, which is a cap that you wear under a helmet, but I put that into my helmet already, so there we go. A lot of people make the eye slits too big in other designs of helmet, but from my experience here in mine, it's adequate. I'm already indicating here how much I can see, and it's not bad, really. The limiting one would be the up and down, but I can still see adequately. So the last pieces to my armor so far are the gauntlets. And there you have it. This is what I have so far. And yeah, it's not the full set, I know. And then again, the medieval people really, well, the medieval soldiers, they would usually buy piece by piece depending on how much they had. But I have basically what you could say the essentials here. Body, hands, and head. Ready to go to war. But yeah, I am planning on making the rest of it eventually. Just taking a little break here. And yeah, it's gonna be the arms, the shoulders, a bit more protection for the throat, the feet too, and the legs. But yeah, I'm quite happy with this. In the span of maybe a year, or a bit more than a year, because I started making the armor when I still had short hair. Yeah, it's been quite a journey. But who knows? I'm gonna keep going. I'm also gonna paint the armor eventually. As you can see on the right, I have the rest of my kit there. The stuff I made. Some of the stuff I made. A lot of them I gave away. But eventually I'll paint this one. Yeah, probably a bright color, or at least something aesthetically pleasing to me. The ones on the right I've painted black and some other thing, but this one I think I'm gonna go with maybe blue and white, but who knows. One thing at a time. And there you have it, folks. This is me with my armor so far. This is what I've been doing during these times. um, yeah, thanks. See you again, I hope. Bye.